Hey everybody. So, my brain is working again, and I want to bring up advocacy, but I want to ask some questions about how you view advocacy, okay? However you define that word, whatever it means to you, what's right about it and what's wrong about it? In your view, in your local area or your state or your group of vaping friends, what's the consensus? What got me thinking about it was lately I have seen a whole different opinion on advocacy. When I started vaping, there were advocates, but for me personally, it wasn't something to concern myself with. I knew the advocates were doing a good thing, but I just didn't worry about it. About the past, I don't know, 6-7 months or so, maybe a little longer, I have really changed my way of thinking and now do as much as I possibly can to help stand up for vapers' rights and tackle advocacy issues. There are many vapers out there that just kind of like me before. They know there's advocates out there. They give them a thumbs up, but they just don't concern themselves with it. But there is a whole different group out there that is anti-advocacy. I mean, the topic of advocacy almost infuriates them. And I don't understand that. But I tell you what, I want to understand it. Okay? If you are one of the people that is against vapor industry advocacy to any degree, please comment, or you can send me a YouTube message in private. I feel like we'll get some good comments on this video. And tell me what's wrong with advocacy. Do you think that advocacy is broken? Do you think it's being handled in the wrong way? More specific, do you think there is a problem with transparency? As a vapor, do you feel like advocacy groups are not efficiently conveying what it is they are doing? You know, let's face it, these advocacy groups ask for money from people in the industry and vapors alike. Do you feel like you don't know where your money is going or would go? I'm just coming off the top of my head, you know, with some ideas I have. I just really want to know what you think as a vapor. What is wrong with advocacy as it is happening now, and or what is right? But basically, if you're against vaping advocacy, I really want to know why. And I'll be honest, it's to make us a better community and a better industry. I think, I'll be honest, my gut reaction when somebody says they're against advocacy is to be upset. Like, why wouldn't you support people fighting for our rights? But I tell you what, I slept on it, and I've got a different way of thinking, and I want to be proactive, and I want to engage the people that are against it, find out exactly why. And I think that we can be better because of it. I hope this makes sense. This is not alienating anyone. It's quite the opposite. Instead of just being against a certain group of people because they don't support the advocacy groups and efforts that I support, I want to welcome them in, and I want to start a dialogue and find out if there are things that can be done differently. I want to know about them. I think the community needs to know about them. I think advocacy groups need to know what they are doing wrong in our eyes. Let me also add that there is a lot of stuff these advocacy groups do that is just on a different level. It takes some real specific knowledge to be able to deal with government agencies and bans and nonprofit organizations. So let's all keep that in mind. There's a lot they do that we just don't understand. So above that, let's talk about what you think advocacy groups can do better, right? Look at it this way. What can an advocacy group do to motivate you to support them? I think that's a good way to sum it up. Thanks, everybody. I really look forward to reading these comments. Again, if you would rather comment in private, feel free to contact me, vapestarsjt@gmail.com, or a message through YouTube or on Facebook. I want to talk about the tough issues and be better at the end of the day. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.